Greetings, YouTube. Happy Saturday. Our friends at MCOC Trucos have put together this infographic about the rumored/leaked champions for the month of May. Now, we should disclaim on this video that this has not been 100% confirmed, but the same source that has leaked these rumors was correct about the previous 2 months, I believe. So, needless to say, there's a strong chance that this could happen. And I don't know about you, but every time a new month occurs in this game, especially lately, I just realize how little I know about the Marvel Universe. Like, when Mysterio was a new champion, I was like, heck yeah, I know who Mysterio is, even though they said he was a hero. BS. And then it got the villain tag. But, yeah, I was pumped, and I knew who Mysterio was. But now, when we talk about Shang-Chi? Shang-Chi and Mr. Negative. I don't mean to be Mr. Negative about this, but I don't know who these people are. So, because of that, I thought it's probably going to be helpful to pull up their information and see what we can learn. So, I pulled up both their Marvel fandoms. And we're not going to spend 10 minutes going over it or anything, but it's worth just kind of a basic background. So, Shang, so I guess it didn't start out as Shang-Chi, just started out as Shang, was raised to become a deadly assassin by his father, the immortal crime lord and sorcerer Fu Manchu. So, who knows? Maybe Fu Manchu is going to come into the contest at some point. However, Shang-Chi became aware of his father's evil empire and nature with his first assignment. He then began to attack various elements of his father's criminal empire and allied himself with his father's arch enemy, Dennis Nayland Smith and Me-6. In retaliation, Fu Manchu sent a number of assassins to kill him. So, let's just say this is a story that you could die for. So here's what's interesting. When Daredevil wanted a task force to help him finally capture the Punisher and make him face legal justice, Shang-Chi became a part of that group. So, I find that fascinating. I don't know if anybody else does. So, that's kind of just a very quick overall discussion of Shang-Chi, courtesy of MarvelFandom.com. Now, Mr. Negative, a little bit different, right? The man who would become Mr. Negative was a member of the Snakeheads gang in China, which was involved in human trafficking operations. Yikes. He was pushed into a life of crime by the crime boss known as Silver Fang. He smuggled Chinese immigrants into the United States as a crew member of the Golden Mountain. When the ship nearly crashed onto the New York shores, he stole the identity of one of the deceased slaves, Martin Lee, who was heading to America to join his wife. So thanks to the drug and unique biology, all three developed superpowers related to Dark Force and Light Force, transforming Tyrone and Tandy into Cloak and Dagger and Lee into Mr. Negative. Hence why you look at the lighting of this and it looks like kind of like a black and white old school action movie. So, needless to say, there's a lot to absorb here. I think my biggest takeaway is that MCOC is trying to diversify its champions, and I don't know if y'all know this, but this is a big game in China. And so this might be a really popular update for certain segments of the world, and I think that's great. It's also great that these are real Marvel champions and not things that they're just taking from their other game to try to hype it up and make people play it. I don't know about you, but I have not played Realm of Champions at all. And with my schedule, even if Realm of Champions was better than Marvel Contest of Champions, I wouldn't play it. I just don't have the time. But do you play it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? I'd love to read your feedback. But hey, this could be really great. Could be an expanded universe for another tree of champions, as MCOC is always looking to kind of grow. I know you all have still been asking about people like Mystique, like Shocker. I don't know what to tell you. I would imagine now that Morbius might be coming into the contest when the Morbius movie comes out, whenever that's going to be. So that might be why we haven't seen him yet. But he is definitely one of the highest requested champions that I always get on my channel when people come into the game and come into my live streams and inevitably ask, like, hey, Prof, who do you want to come to the game? And I still want to see Professor X, how I knew him in the cartoons, even though I guess the 12-year-old that looks like he's cosplaying as Professor X with a VR headset is technically comic book accurate. It's just not my Professor X. Well, there you have it, YouTube. Let's keep this video around 5 minutes and get the discussion going in the comments as to whether or not you're excited about these champions, whether you knew who they were. Do you play Realm of Champions? Either way, happy Saturday. In a couple of hours this afternoon, I will be doing an Across the Pond stream for only like the second time this month to hang out with those viewers who are normally asleep when I do my evening stream. So hopefully you can come by, say hi, and ask some questions or two. We always have fun in our live streams, assuming the Oklahoma internet cooperates, which is its own RNG gamble. Have a great rest of your day, YouTube. Happy weekend. Thanks for watching.